So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get the fabulous rod inside of Fish. So this is the new best rod and the newest biggest pain in the butt. So if you're wanting to get this rod and you're wondering if you should or if you shouldn't, if you haven't even looked into the quest net, just don't even attempt it. But if you have, most of the rods unlocked and you're saying screw it, might as well, then this is going to be the best rod to get. So first things first is the quest line. So this is definitely one of the most annoying quest lines imaginable, considering you have to do 12 different tasks currently, unless they change it, and each different task has a bunch of different crap alongside it. And considering there's four quests, and then each quest has these different sections. So as you see, this one I'm on Fabulous Finale. This is the last one. I'm currently working on getting a sunken mutated Skyla, but you have to catch it, so I can't appraise it or anything. So I have to catch that, and then I have the whale shark necessary for it, so then I can trade that in. But the issue is I've caught, I think, 20 something Skylas, and none have had the sunken mutation. So I'm going to be going through all of the quest lines, the full things, everything I've done to get to this point, my best recommendations, all the rods, enchants, and all that. So first things first is the starting quest. So you need to get to the Fabulous Deity, which is going to be down in the calm zone. I'll just teleport there right now. So inside of the calm zone, you're going to come on down through here, since we have to go into the actual calm zone, not just this area right here. So you're gonna have to talk to the NPC to start the Fabulous Beginnings, I think is the first quest line, where you have to do a few things, which I'll go over the first quest, which is by far the most annoying one. Or no, I think honestly, the third one is the worst. The last one, or this one, yes, it sucks to get this thing, but I think the third one was the worst. Fabulous Torment. That kind of speaks for itself. The name has the word torment in it. So we're gonna come on through here, get into the calm zone. Now inside of here, to get to the NPC, you're gonna have to climb up the side, I believe. Honestly, I've been fishing for this one thing for so long, I have forgotten. I think the best way to get to it, you can just climb, or there's a micro path you can get up. So from here to, we'll go here with our glider, then here to here. Okay, now up here. Okay, so this is the Fabulous Deity right here. So I'll talk to this person. So the first quest is really annoying, Fabulous Beginning. So first one is you're gonna have to catch a shiny sparkling handfish. Also, after you complete each one, just know you have to catch the fish. It's not get that many, get the fish. You have to catch. So you pretty much have to solo this quest. The only thing you can get is this mosaic shiny whale shark, which, if you're at that point, I'll be giving this one away. I have two other ones because I took forever to get the first one mutated and then got the other few. So if you want this whale shark, this is going to be one of the few things I'm giving away. I'm giving away that. So if you want the whale shark, comment whale shark in your Roblox username. Leave a like. I'll be giving that away. Now, the next thing is there are 4 quests. So there's Fabulous Beginnings, Fabulous Findings, Fabulous Torment, and Fabulous Finale. So first one, you're going to have to catch 2 shiny sparkling handfish. I shall go over my best recommendation for that. You're going to have to get a sunken mutated shark, which I'll show you how to get that also, and then a sparkling Nova frozen walnut. So the sparkling shiny handfish, this is going to be obtained over at Mushroom Island or Mushroom Swamp. I'll show you how to get over there in a second. Now, this is going to be the easiest one to get out of everything we're going to be doing. Now, to get over there, I'm probably not going to come back over here. I'm just going to show you everything. So since this is the last rod in the game, I would honestly hope you have the Destiny rod by now, and then get Blessed and Glitter on this. That'll put you at around a 17% chance, I want to say, chance for shiny and sparkling. That'll be just that. Now we're gonna head on over to the Mushgrove Swamp. So over here, you're gonna need to catch the handfish. Now, an Aurora would make it easier, yes, from what I can tell, but you're also gonna catch a bunch of other stuff. Now, this is a mythical rarity, so I would recommend using I don't know if honestly the recommended bait, using that specifically, is helpful. So what you can do, handfish, it likes the bait of insect. I've personally been using this one bait, candy corn, 90 universal luck, 80 lure speed. I like it. I don't know, I had a ton of them from the crate. So bait doesn't really matter. You're gonna fish here, you're gonna need shiny sparkling. I would recommend using sundial totems till you have Tonight has boosted luck for, shiny sparkling, whatever, and then use the totem for the opposite one. So if you have Tonight has boosted luck for sparkling, use a shiny totem. If it's Tonight is boosted luck for shiny, use a sparkling totem, and then use an Aurora totem. and then, you know, fish here using, once again, the Destiny rod. I'll have a video in the top right corner for this and a playlist at the end with all the rods. So I'd recommend getting the Destiny rod for this one. Now, the next one is going to be the Sunken Mutated Shark. Now, this you are going to get from the depths. I mean, this is probably the easiest one that has a mutation you're going to have to catch. There are some crazy ones you're going to have to get. Now, in the depths, not Desolate Deep. Now, this is going to be the Mutated Shark. So you're going to have to get this shark right here. Now, you're going to have to get this, but alongside just getting it, you're also going to have to get the Sunken Mutation. Now, to get the Sunken Mutation, you're going to have to have the Sunken Rod. Now, the Sunken Rod, we'll have a video in the top right corner you can click on over to get the Sunken Rod. Now, this is going to be necessary for numerous different things, but as a quick note, honestly, I would recommend getting the Invincible enchant on if you can with Exalted Relics. Reason for this is there's a bunch of fish you're going to have to be catching later that have high KG that the Sunken Rod cannot get to, so you're going to have to get Invincible pretty much to catch most of them. You might as well get it right now. And once you've done that, you're going to have to get the Sunken Mutation. Now, this is what sucks, is Sunken is an 8% chance. It used to be 5%, so, you know, thanks to Fish for making it easier, but is an 8% chance to get the Sunken Mutation on a fish with that rod. So you're gonna have to catch, on average, a lot of every individual fish before you get a guaranteed chance of getting it. Now, the next and final one for the first quest is going to be a Sparkling Nova Frozen Walnut. So I'm going to quickly use my Glimmerfin suit, or not Glimmerfin suit. You're going to need a Winter Cloak and Advanced Oxygen Tank. And we're going to head on over to the Northern Expedition Overgrowth Caverns. Now, this is where you're going to fish up the Frozen Walnut, just in here. And you're going to fish it in here. It is a mythic. I think it's minus like 15% or something, but I would honestly use the Destiny Rod for Sparkling. And the Nova Enchant, you're going to get Nova Enchant via a Starfall event. Now, I have a full video guide on the best way to get Starfall totems, but you're going to have the Starfall event active to have a 5% chance to get the Nova Mutation. Now, Nova, I don't think I have any right now, but you're just going to fish in here. And as you see, Frozen Walnut, Winter Season, and no specific bait, and you have to get Sparkling and Nova on the same one. Now, the second quest, once you've completed this, you're going to go back to the Fabulous Deity, start the next quest. And now the next one is going to be the Fabulous Findings. So this one is, I would say, one of the more annoying ones just because of how long it takes for one of the quests. But we're going to start off by heading back over with the Magic Mirror. So the first quest. So the first one, you're going to have to catch 200 Dumbo Octopus. So if you don't know how to do this, pretty much what we're going to do, we're going to head on over to Roslyn Bay. It's going to be caught in a specific area over here. I'll show you the spot I've had the best luck catching it. So I've had the best luck. So right around this area is where the pufferfish is. Just fishing right in this direction is where I've had the best luck. And then honestly, I don't think an Aurora is necessary, but I would use a rod with naturally high luck, like the Ruinous Oath, the Ani Ralphix, random rod if you're level 2000. Rods like that'll make it way easier for getting things like this. Now, the next quest is going to be getting one Sunken Ancient Depth Serpent. Now, Sunken Ancient Depth Serpent is another fish that's going to be over in the depths. Now, if I can find Open Strange Whirlpool, I'll go down there and show you, but you're going to have the event start that is called Absolute Darkness inside of the depths. This is a 10% chance, I think, every 6 minutes for this event to start. Once this event does start, though, the entire depths is going to be really, really dark, and you're going to have the ability to fish out of this golden zone. So you're going to fish in the golden zone. So it's, going to be in the Absolute Darkness, which will look like this. So this is the Ancient Depth Serpent, and as you see, the event will last for 15 minutes. This will randomly occur, is the only time the Ancient Depth Serpent can be caught. So once again, this is going to you're going to have to use the Sunken Rod for this. Now, once you have the Sunken Rod, you're going to have to fish up an Ancient Depth Serpent. But for the next and final one, for the second quest, you're going to have to get a Shiny Rainbow Cluster Boltfish. So this is going to need the Rainbow Cluster Rod. So this one, I would recommend these enchants that I have on this just for good. Like if you can get Herculean and Glittered, I would honestly, if you can, instead of Herculean, get Invincible. I was trying to get it, but I ran out of Exalted Relics. But anything to increase the KG for one of the later quests, but Glittered is going to be very helpful. And now you're going to need to catch a Shiny Rainbow Cluster Voltfish. So the Voltfish, or the Rainbow Cluster, is as you see, 20% chance with this rod. Now, during a Rainbow event, it is going to be a 35% chance, I believe, and you're going to get a bunch of other passives, but you're going to have to come on over to Sunstone Island. Also, if you don't know how to get this rod, I'll have a video in the top right. You can click on over to that. That'll be how to get the rod. You're going to fish just inside of Sunstone. There's no designated zone to make this easier. You're just going to fish here. This is going to be a mythic, and honestly, I'd recommend using an Aurora since I caught it very commonly like that. You're going to need to catch one of these, but once you do have one of these, the recommended bait for this, I believe, is going to be Super Flakes. Once again, I've just been using candy corn the whole time. Had the best luck with that, so you can leave it up to that, but you're going to need the Rainbow Cluster Rod. Now, the next that is going to finish the second quest quest. So you're gonna have to go back, talk to the NPC, and now you're gonna have to start the third quest, 3rd out of 4. So you're gonna have to do the first one, which is catching a spectral serpent with the sunken mutation. So that is gonna be this fish right here. So this is really annoying to get. I'm not gonna lie. With an Aurora, you know, Merlin luck. I'm gonna quickly show you how to get Merlin luck as well, because this is a must-have. Make this not impossible. So with the Merlin luck, high bait, even high bait, and during an Aurora, you're gonna have around a 1.5% chance of catching this fish. So if you're gonna come in here in Sunstone, buy Merlin luck. So you're gonna come in here, say, what can you do for me? And say luck, boom. You'll get 10 minutes of luck for 5,000 credits. Now I'd recommend buying that a lot. But you're gonna have to get a sunken spectral serpent. So you're gonna have to get invincible on this. This is once again another why you're gonna have to have the invincible mutation, because you have to fish into the brine pool. Now the brine pool is gonna be where you get this, and also the 2nd or 3rd quest or objective inside of this quest, the brine phantom. This is another fish from the brine pool. So while you're fishing for the spectral serpent, you might as well catch a few of these. Now, as a quick note, if you don't know how to get to the brine pool, I'll have a video in the top right corner you can click on over to. That'll be how to get that. Now the next step is the baby pond emperor. So you're gonna have to catch 30 of these, I believe. Now this is surprisingly enough going to be one of the easier quests out of the sets. So this is going to be over at Snowcap Island. You're going to have to go up to the top of the island, and you're going to need to have, this is an exotic. So I'd recommend, since you just have to catch the fish, there's no requirement outside of that. Use a rod with naturally high luck, and then use an Aurora, and this should be a really easy quest. So you're just going to climb or follow the basic pathway to get up to it, or to the top, and do whatever you want to get up there, but you're going to have to get up to the top. Now you're going to get into what's called upper Snowcap, and then this pond right here. This is where you're going to fish. Just right in here. I just stood right here, I think. Fish into this water. This is going to be where you get the baby pond emperor. Now for the requirements for this, I believe it has some preferences. Yeah, as you see, it likes squid bait, so you can use that, but for the most part, clear during winter is its best requirements, and you're gonna have to fish up 30 of those. And then after that one, like I said previously, you're gonna need to catch 3 sunken brine phantoms. Now these are also in the brine pool, so you might as well do those while you're getting the spectral serpent. Now for the final quest, this is the time consuming one. This is where you're gonna have to do where I'm at. So currently I've only done two of them technically, but I've only done one of them because I need to do the final one with this, but I have to complete the other one first. So first quest, you're going to need to catch a shiny rainbow cluster crystallized sea dragon. So for this to be possible, what you're going to have to note is the rainbow cluster rod, as I show you, has a kg of 50,000. The crystallized sea dragon has a base kg of 50,000, meaning the genuine lowest it can get is the max this rod can hold. So with high luck, you can still catch it, but it's very uncommon. So I'm going to head on down into the calm zone. But what I would honestly recommend doing is Herculean or Invincible, as I said previously, to increase the kg to make this way easier, and then fishing during and then also getting the glittered enchant on this to push that luck, and then also doing an Aurora and a shiny surge, make this way easier. Now the crystallized sea dragon is going to be in the calm zone. As you see, this is an exotic shark head bait. This is also another note, shark head bait is really good for the Skyla and this, since it's both of their preferred, but I recommend using it for both of them. Now in the calm zone though, you're gonna have to come over here. You're gonna need this. So you're gonna need the rainbow cluster rod. You're gonna have to catch it. You're gonna have to get shiny and rainbow cluster on it, which is very, very unlikely. I think I took a screenshot of it, but I had a ton of sea dragons at one point. I sold all of them, but I had a ton, and this is what you're going to try to get, is this fish. So the rainbow cluster shiny crystallized sea dragon, this is what you're trying to get. Now this is honestly, you just fish here. I mean, I just fished right here, I think, for however long it took. And then once you've done this, then you're gonna have to get the Skyla, which is once again going to be just further down this way. Now the Skyla has to get the sunken mutation on it, which is going to be with the sunken rod. Now inside of the Veil of Forsaken, this is where you're going to catch it, by the way. So you're going to be in the Veil of Forsaken. As you see, I have caught, these are out of the ones I haven't sold, all these different ones. So you're gonna have all these. As you see, this is what I was talking about previously. Tonight is boosted luck for sparkling. Then you could use a shiny totem and have boosted luck for both of them, but you're gonna have to fish here. I would honestly recommend not just staying in your own server, and if you have your own private server, if not, just server hop, but you're gonna want to catch it. I would honestly only recommend trying to catch it during an Aurora, since the sunken rod is already, you know, kind of sucking. So the Skyla, so this is the issue with the Skyla, right? If you look at the website, average kg 350,000. Average kg is 350,000. This has a kg of 225,000. So you have to get the invincible enchant on this to even catch it. So yeah, you're gonna have to get invincible on this. I would recommend just getting that. No cosmic relic enchant would really be beneficial unless you got like chirogenic, but just recommend getting that. that. And then overall decent luck, but once again, you're gonna have to use an Aurora to guarantee potentially catch it because you don't want it to swim off. But once you have caught in that, then the last step is gonna be the Mosaic Shiny Whale Shark. Now I have sparkling on it because I was just appraising it like crazy. Now the best way you can appraise is if you have the Game Pass. I would recommend using, if you have the Game Pass, that is, Tiny Tasks macro. You can just use a basic automation. I have a macro that'll just click onto the 4th slot in my inventory, appraise it, and just cycle that. I just AFK'd that till I had, you know, Shiny and Mosaic. Now that is for the most part all of the quests to get the Fabulous Rods. Once you have completed all of those, you can return to the NPC. You'll get the Fabulous title and the Fabulous Rod. This is a really overpowered rod. I'm close to getting it. As you can see though, there's a 26% chance for the Fabulous mutation, which is 16.5. There is every 0.25 seconds, a 25% chance to stab for plus 1.5% progress speed. After 3 stabs, it'll gain 0.2 control. So this is the normal control and it would go up 20%. And then a forced 100% progress speed. These will gradually decrease over 3 seconds. So meaning it's going to constantly just be like surging up and down, which I mean, would be a bit distracting, but the boosted progress speed will be very beneficial for just catching anything, making this one of the best rods in the game, or the best rod. I hope it's the best considering how long it's taken, but that is pretty much it for this video. If you need help with any of these quests, comment your Roblox username down below, say what you're on, I can help you out.